Welcome to the Georgetown Cup playoffs. I'm Stu Boyer along with Tom Prince and Francis Beck here at St. Joe's as we get set for game one of the best of three series. It's the third time these two teams have played this season. St. Joe's won the first one 2-1. Canisius won the second game 9-8 in 8 innings. Tom and I did that game for you way back when, a couple of weeks ago at Sal Magley Stadium. Today, the bright sunshine on a hot summer-like day here at St. Joe's, and a great pitching matchup here, Tom.
You hearing me? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I was, yes.
Okay. So definitely going to be a great matchup here, as we've seen all season long. We have actually seen Lynch do absolutely phenomenal as the leader on this Canisius team. He's been big all season. You're going to see his off-speed stuff is tremendous. That's where he's going to keep batters off. He's going to keep them unbalanced. He's going to do whatever he can to keep Canisius right there in this game. Toby has so far been the stud with Greco on this team for St. Joe's. But Toby, no doubt the leader on the mound, and you got both kind of the number ones going at each other.
We are down the right field line, so if any foul balls come this way, I will make certain that Tom catches them. He has better hands than I do.
Stu is very freaked out by that, everybody.
Well, there goes the throw down to second, and we're about to get underway. The umpires for today's game: Rick Antonio has home plate, Justin Barbalin has first base, and Eric Saladin is over at third. Vic Mazzara, Jacob LaDuca, and Vince Morrow are the first three hitters that will face Joe Tobia here. As you hear a little bit of a roar from the crowd, Antonio brushes off home plate. Mazzara gets set to step in, and we're just about underway on a gorgeous day for baseball. A slight breeze. Right-handed hitter versus a right-handed pitcher. Mazzara, the center fielder, and Tobia, lanky right-hander. Winds it up and fires, and we're underway. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Fastball on the outside corner.
Tobia this season already 5-0 is what he is on the season with 6 appearances with a .88 ERA.
The wind up in the strike one pitch. Chopped foul down the third baseline. Count goes to 0-2. So Mazzara quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Mazzara on this season hitting .265 on the season.
Outfield straight away. Medium deep. Here's the pitch. High chopper down the third baseline, and it will roll and will go foul. Smart play by the third baseman, Brendan Buscello, to let that roll past the bag. And once again, you can hear the breeze in our headphones, and we have our mic screens on too, but it's windy. Everywhere we go, Tom, the wind seems to follow us.
Yeah, it at least does keep it a little cool, though,
yes,
I will say that.
No doubt about that. 2 strikes on Mazzara leading off the top half of the first. The pitch. Foul. Back behind the screen. Count remains 0-2. Mazzara had a good rip at that one.
That was a great play in that last play at third base. Is what he did is he actually let the ball was fair when he actually went and attacked it. Let the ball roll foul. It rolls foul before it gets to the base, but does a great job of being aware to let that ball go foul.
Here comes the strike 2 pitch. Down low in the dirt. Ball 1, 1-2. Tobia, a tall, wiry young man. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Down low, ball 2, 2-2. So Mazzara coming back, gets the count even after falling behind 2-2. Whatever the sport is, these two schools are great rivals. Name your sport. And no quarter is taken, no quarter is given. Chopper down the first baseline, picked up by the first baseman, slides to the first base bag. Anthony Greco does in time to retire Mazzara. So Greco making an interesting play there.
I think that was his only play, to be honest with you, because I'm not sure that Tobia got over there fast enough for him to actually send it over to him.
Very rare you'll see a first baseman sliding in like that, but he made a smart play, and there's one away.
Well, especially since he avoids injury on that, right?
Yeah.
Does everything he can to avoid contact, avoid injury, and get to that base the fastest that anybody could get there.
Jacob LaDuca, the shortstop, is the batter now. Pitch is a little high and outside for a ball.
LaDuca hitting .404 on the season.
One away, nobody on, top half of the first inning. Colbert taking his time. Now he winds it up and fires. Popped up foul out of play, strike one. Count evens at 1-1.
Boy, what's the over-under on a car getting hit around here today?
You know, it's funny you should mention that because I parked beyond the outfield fence. And I'm thinking, I should be far enough away that, okay, they can hit it over the fence, but if they hit my car, and they deserve to do whatever damage it can. That's how far away I am. Which I hope doesn't happen, the pitch. High fly ball, deep right, coming over to make the catch is the right fielder Nate Casarza, and there are two away. 2 up, 2 down, and that'll bring Vince Morrow to the plate, the son of the Canisius athletic director Jim Morrow, headed to Niagara next year. Right-handed hitter. Jim, his dad, was a pitcher at St. Bonaventure.
Morrow hitting .457 on the season so far.
The windup and the pitch to the right-handed batter. Breaking ball stays up high. It's 1-0.
But I'll tell you, for when you play at St. Joe's, it's going, a lot of people shoot to go opposite field or, of course, to the strength if you're a lefty. Short porch over here in right field where they're trying to put that one over.
Rips on the ground to shortstop. Gobbled up. The throw to first is in time. Haynes to Greco for the out to retire the side. 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 1/2 inning of play, it's Canisius nothing, St. Joe's coming to bat. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Welcome back to St. Joe's, where you head to the bottom of the first. Canisius retired in 1-2-3 order in the top half. Joey Haynes, Tristan Wigan, and Anthony Greco are the first 3 hitters scheduled to face Tommy Lynch, as we're in Game 1 of the Georgetown Cup playoffs.
Tommy Lynch so far, a 1.56 ERA, a 3-2 record on the season.
Interestingly enough, Tom, there's always a chance. We've got 2 aces today. We had 2 aces on Saturday in the Depew Pioneer game, so we'll see how it all plays out. Joey Haynes set to lead off for St. Joe's.
Joey Haynes hitting .490 on the season so far.
Lynch winds it up and fires. Down low for a ball, 1-0.
Talk about dads, too. Joey's dad is the head coach over at Ken West for the baseball team.
Here's the windup and the pitch. In there for a strike at the knees, and the count evens at 1-1.
Tell you, I love watching this kid too. Smile on his face all the time. You can see how much he enjoys the game. Just is a great kid. He really is. Somebody you really want to make sure have him on your team. Such a great teammate.
Lynch drives one to deep right field, but right at the right fielder, Christian Cabrera, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, I see a lot of teams trying to go to the right side here, and the wind seems to be blowing this way.
Yeah, crosswind type of thing. But no, you'll see a lot of people go for that short porch. You know what I mean?
Tristan Wigan, the batter, our first left-handed hitter of the day today.
Tristan Wigan hitting .309 on the season.
Left-handed batter, taps the end of the bat on home plate, gets ready to face Tommy Lynch. Here's the pitch. Strike at the knees. 0-1.
Two great coaches in this one. Paul Nasca, Joe's, Justin Sanacito with Canisius.
Pitch is up high for a ball. Count evens at 1-1.
What we say, Paul Nasca's here 31 years.
Yeah, yep. I think he told us 12 years as the head coach, 31 years total. Good long run. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He struck him out. First strikeout of the ball game for Lynch. And there are 2 away with nobody on for St. Joe's in the bottom of the first. We're scoreless. Game 1 of the Georgetown Cup playoffs. It's a best-of-3 series. The final 2 games, if necessary, to be played at the Dembski Complex in the campus of Canisius College tomorrow afternoon, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you both. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. That is the plan.
It is.
Okay.
And Greco right now, this is not wrong. Hitting .577 on the season with 5 home runs.
Left-handed batter. High fly ball into right center field. And the right fielder Cabrera comes over and calls everybody else off to make the catch and retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. After 1 complete, it's St. Joe's 0 and Canisius 0. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
We get set for the top half of the second inning. Blaze Colbert, Tommy Lynch, and Christian Cabrera, the first 3 batters scheduled to face Joe Tobia. Both teams going up and down in 1-2-3 order in the first inning. First baseman Colbert bats left-handed.
This may be the biggest crowd of the season so far we've seen at a baseball game.
It's a good sight. Means we're returning to normalcy. Tobia winds it up and fires. Down a little bit low for ball 1, 1-0. Top of the second, scoreless here at St. Joe's. Game 1 of the Georgetown Cup playoffs.
Colbert hitting .346 on the season. He's got 4 home runs too.
Toby takes a pitch. It's a little off the plate for a ball. 2-0. The wind up in the pitch. Up high, ball 3-0.
Just shows right now every base runner is going to have meaning today.
True. Tobia winds it up and fires. In there for a strike, and the count goes to 3-1. Chance here for the hitter. It's a favorable count. Here comes the pitch to Colbert. Up high, ball 4, he walked him, and the Crusaders get the first base runner of the ball game. First base on balls for Tobia, and the pitcher Tommy Lynch comes to the plate to face his opposite number, Tobia. Right-handed batter. And now Colbert gets a lead off of first base, being held on by Anthony Greco. Tobia stretches, pitches. Up high and tight, ball 1-0. Runner on first, nobody out, top of the second, still scoreless. Tommy Lynch at the plate. Tobia stretches, pitches. Up high, ball 2-0, and we'll get a visit to the mound from catcher Tom Zwaricki.
Right now, Lynch hitting .400 on the season so far.
Colbert gets his lead from first. Throw over to first. Back safely with a dive. Justin Barbalin, the first base umpire, with the palm down, arms spread out, safe signal. And Colbert will once again retake his lead. Pitches a ball. Ball 3-0. So Tobia walked Colbert to start the inning, and he's behind Lynch. Colbert widens the lead. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Excuse me, 3-1.
Now, the 2-1 game that happened, these were the same two pitchers that went head-to-head in that 2-1 game.
Well, we knew it wasn't the 9-8 game that we did, which was a fun game. Throw over to first.
Oh, he got him.
And they got him out. Great pickoff move by Tobia. And Colbert is picked off. 1-3 on the play. And it'll probably go as a caught stealing, and Lynch still at the plate with a 3-1 count. So Colbert got a little too far off the bag, and Tobia threw over to Greco, slapped the tag on him. So nobody out, or one out, nobody on base. 3-1 pitch coming to Lynch. Ball 4, he walked him. So back-to-back walks to start the inning, and just shows you how big that pickoff is.
Yeah, that was huge right there. That's really helping himself out on that one. I'll tell you, if we've got any views, which we got a great view, that pickoff was right in front of us.
Christian Cabrera, the right fielder, is the batter. Now Lynch gets a lead off of first base. Tobia stretches, pitches. In there for a strike. 0-1 on Cabrera.
Cabrera hitting .283 on the season.
Joe's a throw over to first. Back safely with a dive. Tobia's got a very good pickoff move. Strike one count on Cabrera. The pitch. Checks his swing. Count evens at 1.
Nice hook right there. Just dropped early.
And they appeal to the first base umpire, and once again it's Justin Barbelin saying nope, he did not swing. Lynch gets his lead off of first. Tobia toes the rubber. He's working out of the stretch and fires up high for a ball. 2-1. So Tobia having a little control issue here in the second inning. Very easy first inning, and here he's walked the first two batters but picked one of them off. The stretch and the pitch. There's a strike. Count evens at 2-2. Cabrera taps the end of the bat on home plate. Stands in the batter's back, feet shoulder width apart. There goes the runner. The pitch is popped foul, and the count remains 2-2. That time Lynch took off, and Cabrera swung and fouled the ball straight up in the air, and it hit the backstop. So the count remains 2-2. We'll see if Lynch goes again. The stretch, the pitch, up a little bit high, and it's ball 3, so the count goes full. Lynch with a good lead off of first base. Cabrera waiting for that 3-2 pitch. There goes the runner. The pitch is swung on and fouled back, and the count holds at 3-2.
Nice battle up there, right? Just trying to get the pitch he's looking for. You can see both batter and pitcher both battling right here as Tobia trying to find that zone. Looked fantastic the first inning right there, but really battling a little bit now.
The stretch, the pitch. High foul pop coming back our way, over our heads and out of play. And the count remains 3-2. That's the closest we've come to a foul ball this season, and hopefully we won't get any closer. Three and two on right fielder Christian Cabrera. Tommy Lynch on at first base. One out, bottom of the second, scoreless. Tobia into the stretch. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He struck him out. And there are two away, and Justin Hodel, the catcher, is the batter.
Hodel was what we named our MVP the last time we did these guys. If you remember, had a game and a half that game behind the dish. Made a great play at home. Had 2 singles, and then remember the inside the Parker that he ran for. Just had a great day.
And Drew Podless also had a great day that day in left field, as I recall. That was quite a game. 2 outs, runner on at first, top of the second. The pitch. Low and inside, ball 1. 1-0. Hodel, left-handed batter. The pitch. High fly ball to deep right, way back, and gone. A home run for Justin Hodel, and Canisius takes a 2-0 lead on the home run to right field. No doubt about that one. It got out of here in a hurry. So Canisius strikes first, and they lead it 2-0.
Hodel's going to want us to do every game from now on is what he's going to want. He has a second big game, comes up with a big hit right there. Wow, as Canisius takes the early 2-0 lead.
So Tobia had a great first inning, struggled a little bit with control here in the second, and gives up the home run to Hodel to put Canisius on the scoreboard. Second baseman Jack Dion, the batter now.
Dion hitting .343 on the season.
2-0 Canisius, 1 out, nobody on. Here's the windup and the pitch. In there for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. The windup and the pitch. Chopped on the ground toward the shortstop. Glove, throw to first in time. Joey Haynes to Anthony Greco for the third out of the inning. So, 2 runs, 1 hit, couple of walks, nobody left on base at the end of an inning and a half. It's Canisius 2, St. Joe's nothing. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Tommy Lynch has a 2-run lead to work with here as we move to the bottom half of the second inning. Justin Hodel, the home run in the top half of the second inning, giving Canisius the early lead. Tom Zwarecki, Brandon Buscello, and Jeremy Connor, the first 3 batters that Lynch will face here in the bottom half of the second inning.
I'll tell you right now, that's not the last we're going to see if something go out here. With the wind blowing that way in the short porch, I'm telling you, we're going to see more home runs. You're going to see at least one that's going to go out of here that's going to look like a routine fly ball, and it's going to get out of here because of the wind and the short porch. I tell you, there's a lot more to happen. This is far from over, folks.
Well, there's no, at least none that I can see, distance markers to see if it's 325 down the left field line or what it is down the right field line. So we're kind of guessing at the number of feet, and I wouldn't want to venture a guess to what the what the footage is in the down the lines and into center field. But Justin Hodel giving the Crusaders the lead. Here's the catcher Zwarecki facing Lynch. Winds it up and fires. In there for a strike at the knees, 0-1. Right-handed batter facing the right-handed pitcher. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ripped on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. Jacob LaDuca to Blaze Colbert for the first out of the second inning. Hard hit ball, but right at him. Kind of a routine play there for LaDuca. 1 away, and the batter now is the third baseman, Brandon Buscello.
Brandon Buscello hitting .404 on the season.
Lynch winds it up and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 0-1. Did not have a good cut at that pitch. Kind of fooled a little bit by it.
His off-speed stuff looks great today. You can just see he's got right now the St. Joe's team a little off balance.
Pitch is outside. The count evens at 1-1.
We really haven't seen anybody hit the ball real hard yet for St. Joe's.
The windup and the pitch. Called strike 2, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Bounced in the dirt, goes back to the screen. Count evens at 2-2.
You know, it's funny. I always teased on one of the last broadcasts I did, and I said, you know, we're so used to saying down in the dirt, but there's no dirt here. It's it's down in the turf. But we're so used to saying it, we've been programmed to say that's down in the dirt, you know?
Well, the infield is dirt, and so's the area behind home plate.
Oh, true.
2-2.
Here it is.
Ooh, just missed. Ball 3. 3-2. The count goes full.
It looks like that they'll be getting a new complex here, a new baseball field here shortly.
That's what St. Joe's head coach Paul Nasca was telling us before the game. The pitch. High fly ball to right field. Getting underneath it and making the catch is the right fielder, Christian Cabrera, and there are 2 away. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom half of the second inning, and that'll bring up the DH, Jeremy Connor. 2-0 Canisius. Bottom of the second, 2 outs and nobody on.
Jeremy Connor hitting .474 in the season. Boy, can you believe the averages on here? I mean, everything's been right around 400 or higher.
It almost feels like nobody ever makes any outs with those averages. Here's the pitch. Foul back onto the screen, 0-1. We had a chance to speak a little bit with Jim Morrow, the Canisius athletic director. Gave us a little bit of an update on a potential head coaching hire for the Canisius football program. No decisions are made yet, so he's got about a list of 5 finalists, so he's beginning the interview process. Here's the pitch. Foul back onto the screen, 0-2. Two outs, nobody on, bottom of the second. Crusaders lead the Marauders 2-0. Tommy Lynch ahead in the count on Jeremy Connor, 0-2. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He struck him out. And that will end the bottom half of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left after 2 complete. It's Canisius 2 and St. Joe's 0. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
And did you see what that pitch was? It was his off speed again that he goes to for the strikeout. I'm telling you, watch out. His off speed is really on today. What a way to finish that inning.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Top of the third, Drew Podless leads off for Canisius. First pitch is a fastball and a beauty in there for a strike, 0-1.
Drew Podless hitting .314 on the season so far. I'm telling you, he puts anything on the ground or lays a bunt down. He's got wheels. Watch out.
The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Toby a little extra heat on that one, 0-2. Top of the third, 2-0 Canisius. Justin Hodel, a 2-run home run for the only scoring in the game so far. Tobia winds it up and fires. Foul on a play. That could hit a car in the street. And I think it bounced in the street, fortunately, on the asphalt. Not on a person, a dog, or a car. 0-2. You got to pay attention when you're watching a ball game. The 0-2 pitch to Podless. Foul back onto the screen. Count remains 0-2.
Tell you, a lot of times you'll see there almost at least one time in a game you're going to see him try to lay one down. And if he gets it down into fair territory, watch out because he is tough. You got to make a perfect play to get him out.
Wide open stance for Podless. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, foul. Back to the screen. Count remains 0-2.
cooled off a little bit. The sun kind of went away, wind blowing. Definitely not as warm as it was just about an hour ago.
No doubt. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High pop-up foul and out of play, coming back on the track beyond the screen, and that lands on the grass, out of play, way out of play. And the count remains 0-2. So Podless making Tobia really work here in the top half of the third. Tobia had a little control trouble in the top of the second. Here's the strike 2 pitch. Breaking ball hit high into shallow left field. The shortstop goes out. Oh, and he collides with the left fielder, Joey Haynes, and Sean Deacon collided. Haynes makes the catch for the first out of the inning, but that could have been awful. And fortunately, it looks like everybody is none the worse for wear. 1 out here in the top half of the third inning.
Where a coach constantly will yell out communication. Got to hear you over everybody, right? Yelling, it's mine, my ball, 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 so that you know it's them.
Top of the batting order, Vic Mazzara grounded out to the first baseman. Takes a ball up high, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the third. Canisius 2, St. Joe's 0. Tobia fires. Outside. Ball 2, 2-0. And now Mazzara steps out of the batter's box. Makes Tobia wait a little bit. And now he'll tap the end of the bat on home plate and step back in. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, and the count goes to 2-1. 1 out, nobody on, top of the third. Canisius up 2-0. Vic Mazzara at the plate, the pitch. In there for a strike at the letters. Breaking ball there, and the count evens at 2-2. This is a rematch of the pitching matchup of the first game of the season, which St. Joe's won 2-1. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Ball 3-2. Here's the full count pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. Count remains 3-2. Pretty good crowd here this afternoon. Fans are all the way down the left field foul line. Ball 4, he walked him. That's the third walk of the game allowed by Tobia. So Canisius gets a base runner with 1 out. The first base runner, Blaze Colbert, was picked off after a walk. Tommy Lynch walked, and then Justin Hodel launched the 2-run home run. Jacob DeLuca, the shortstop, flew out to the right fielder his first time up. Mazzara getting a good lead off of first base. We've seen Tobia's pickoff move to first, and it's good. The pitch. Foul back onto the screen, 0-1.
This is a big at-bat for Tobia. You don't want Morrow coming up with runners on first, on second, right? That's their top hitter right there. Here's your Division I player coming up. You do not want to give him an opportunity with runners on first and second.
St. Joe's looking for a double play. There goes Mazzara. The pitch is a ball, the throw to second, and they got him. Nice throw. Tom Zarecki fires, and Mazzara is out 2-4, I believe, caught stealing.
So did you see that? It was a pitch out, right? Catcher was expecting it. It was a pitch out. They actually anticipated the steal right there, got him, and then Great play there by Haynes as he picks it up off the turf right there and then tags him out. Haynes makes a huge play on that throw right there to be able to get not only get the out, but save it from a runner in scoring position.
1-1 the count on LaDuca. Nobody on and 2 outs. In there for a strike, and the count goes to 1-2. Tobia winds it up and fires. High and outside for a ball. Count evens at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. 2-0 Canisius here in the top half of the 3rd inning. First game of the Georgetown Cup Championship. Playoff baseball for the Monsignor Martin League. The pitch. Chop foul behind home plate. And the count holds at 2-2. LaDuca stands in and awaits the 2-2 pitch, and here it comes. Foul out of play. Bouncing on the sidewalk behind home plate. Down the right field line a bit.
Toby is sitting at about 57, unofficially, about 57 pitches right now.
Probably a little bit higher than he would like, would be my guess. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He struck him out to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, and a man caught stealing. And at the end of 2.5, it's Canisius 2, St. Joe's nothing. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Bottom half of the 3rd inning, Canisius up 2-0. Bottom of the order, Chris Casarza, Nate Casarza, and Sean Deacon scheduled to face Tommy Lynch, who has a clean sheet so far. Chris Casarza, the center fielder, the first batter to face Lynch here in the 3rd.
Casarza hitting .365 so far this season.
The windup in the pitch. Low and inside, ball 1, 1-0. Lynch fires. Ground ball knocked down by the third baseman. Picks it up, throws to first in time. Vince Morrow knocked it down, picked it up, fired to Blaze Colbert, and Casarza is retired. Nice play by Vince Morrow over there at third base. Better now is Nate Casarza, the right fielder.
Tell you, it shows why he's going Division I. He's got a nice arm across the diamond, as you saw the velo across the diamond right there. Great job as he stays with it, doesn't lose composure, makes a big out.
Casarza fouls one into the dirt at home plate, 0-1.
So Nate Casarza right now hitting .382 on the season.
Lynch fires. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2. The windup and the 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He struck him out. Casarza goes down swinging, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Sean Deacon. Deacon, left-handed batter.
Deacon hitting .250 on the season.
Tommy Lynch winds it up and fires. A little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike at the knees, and the count evens at 1-1. The pitch. Just missed, 2-1, and the umpires in the crowd didn't care for that call. They didn't. But
I like that one, the umpires in the crowd.
Rick Antonio said that's a ball, and that's the voice that matters. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a strike, and the count evens at 2-2.
Lynch looks great today, I'm telling you. All his pitches look nice.
So far, so good. Chopped foul, and the count remains 2-2.
And when your off-speed stuff is truly on, it can make that fastball look another 5 miles an hour faster than what it really is.
He hasn't walked anybody either. He's had good control. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, just missed. He did a great job laying off of that one, and the count goes full at 3-2. Well, I hope I didn't jinx him when I said he hadn't walked anybody yet. Deacon did a great job not biting on that last one. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Line drive down the left field line, and underneath it and making the catch is Drew Podless in left to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of 3 complete, it's Canisius 2 and St. Joe's nothing. And now a little bit about Tom's Diamond Report coming up Thursday night on Western New York Athletics at 7:30. What do you got for us this week, Tom?
Well, for those of you who haven't seen it or heard it, I'll tell you, we've talked about a lot of people on both these teams on the Diamond Report. We have actually brought in Anthony Greco in the first episode of it, that he actually got interviewed in that one. We highlighted the 9-8 game in this one. We've highlighted all the playoff games so far. I'm telling you, what we try to recognize is over 100 baseball players and 100 softball players on the show. The first half of the show is baseball. The second half of the show is softball. And I'll tell you, we've really heard some great performances so far in Western New York. So my interviews this week, we're going to go to Iroquois, where Iroquois could potentially have one of the top teams in the Section 6 side of the spectrum, where we are going to pull in the captains. Birch Herring Jackson and Evan Yandrika are both going to be coming in and talking with me from the baseball side. From the softball side, we're going to go to Dunkirk, where we're going to bring in Ashley Gatoka. Ashley has thrown 3 consecutive no-hitters in this season, doing phenomenal. You got to see her strikeout totals are absolutely amazing, what she's doing, and we're going to bring her on. So we will have Iroquois and Dunkirk represented in the Diamond Report this week.
That's at 7:30 Thursday night on Western New York Athletics. Vince Morrow bounced out to the shortstop his first time up. 0 for 1 on the day, right-handed batter. We're in the top of the 4th. It's 2-0 Canisius. Joe Tobia winds it up and fires.
Oh.
Morrow hits one way back, way back, and gone, way out of here. Vince Morrow gives Canisius a 3-0 lead, a no-doubter, way out of here. And the Crusaders go up 3-0. The second home run of the day for the Crusaders. Vince Morrow gave that one a ride. He put a charge into it.
That was a no doubt about her, is what they say. Told you that's not going to be the last one, and it wasn't right there. Also talked about earlier, remember when we actually said, hey, listen, far from over, number one. We're going to see more home runs, but if you remember last inning, I said you do not want Morrow to get up with runners in first and second because that is exactly what was going to happen. Boom, it just shows how good of a ball player he is.
Blaze Colbert is the batter. He walked and then was picked off.
I think they're getting a sideline warning right now.
Oh, a little too much excitement there because of the home run and the whole team came out into down the baseline. What a world we live in.
There was a big jug of water that got thrown out on the field
it was?
too.
Right.
Yeah, so
that's what upset everybody.
Yeah.
Nobody out, nobody on. One run in on the Morrow towering home run. Tobia winds it up and fires to Colbert. Takes the ball, 1-0.
But Coach Naska, good job. Come out, settled your pitcher down, right? You don't want to get riled right here. It's a long game still.
The pitch. In there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1.
And remember, you got the meteor lineup that's about to come up for you. That a lot of guys that can do the same exact thing. Stay in it. Keep your pitcher calm right now.
The pitch. In there for a strike at the knees, 1-2.
But if you can't tell this is a rivalry game, but you see the excitement right there by Canisius, I don't know what it is. That is just pure excitement in a game, and you absolutely love to see it.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Ball is dropped. The throw down to first, and the first baseman, Greco, will tag the bag for the out. So Colbert strikes out swinging, and the put out goes 2-3. So one away, and Tommy Lynch, the pitcher, is the batter. Lynch walked his first time and came around to score on the Hodel home run. The pitch. Breaking ball misses, 1-0. So Canisius got 2 in the second, 1 so far here in the fourth, both on home run, all 3 runs scoring on home runs. Tobia fires. That's a strike, and the count evens at 1-1. So once you get the lead, it's always great to add on. So Canisius has added 1 so far here in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Missed on the corner, and the count goes to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. In there on the inside corner at the knees for a strike, and the count goes to 2-2. If you can see down the left field line, there are fans all the way down the line. Good crowd behind home plate, and I'm assuming behind us down the right field line too.
Yep, not as much as what you see over there, but yes.
The 2-2 pitch bounced back to Tobia, scoops it up, throws to Greco at first, and that will retire Lynch for the second out of the inning.
You can tell that throw over to first base. Tobia is not happy right now.
I'm sure he's not. And the batter now is Christian Cabrera, who struck out swinging his first time up.
Be interesting to see the dugout of St. Joe's when they all come back in there. You know what I mean?
I'm sure they'll stay positive.
No, I don't mean it as a negative thing, right? How pumped do they get their team up seeing what they see, right? A competitive thing, not a bad thing.
Well, I didn't mean to say it was a bad thing.
What's your response now? How are you going to respond to that? How are you going to respond as a team right now to get yourself in this, especially on your home field?
I think Tommy Lynch will have a lot to say about that.
And he has so far, I'll tell you that. 9 up, 9 down.
Bouncing ball toward Greco at first. He'll flip to the pitcher, Tobia, covering, and that will end the inning. So 1 run and no other hits. The home run by Morrow. And that will do it for Canisius here in the 4th inning. At the end of 3.5, it's Canisius 3, St. Joe's nothing. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
So we move now to the bottom half of the fourth inning. St. Joe is still looking for its first base runner, and we're back at the top of the order. Joey Haynes, Tristan Wigan, and Anthony Greco will be the first three batters scheduled to face Tommy Lynch. The right-hander has been in complete control so far. He has 2 strikeouts. Excuse me, 3 strikeouts. There's a pitch in there for a strike, nothing in one. Struck out Wigand in the first, Connor in the second, and Nate Casarza in the third. Lynch winds and fires. Foul back out of play, and the count goes to 0-2.
But his off-speed stuff is just unbelievably on. You can just see he's really got, people out in front, really, really off today. He's just really throwing his off-speed beautifully.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Up high for a ball, 1-2. So if Canisius wins today, no matter who wins today, it'll be a doubleheader tomorrow. But if Canisius does hang on and win today, and they win the first game tomorrow, pitch is a high fly ball. Right fielder coming over near the foul line, and Christian Cabrera makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So if Canisius wins today and wins the first game tomorrow, they will win the Georgetown Cup Championship. If St. Joe's loses today, and obviously they could still come back and win today, and St. Joe's, for argument's sake, wins the first game tomorrow, we will play 2 tomorrow, and Tom and I will have the call for you from the Dembski Complex on the campus of Canisius College. Here's Tristan Wigan, who struck out his first time up. The pitch. A little bit off the plate. 1-0. Wigan, a left-handed batter. Anthony Greco, the on-deck batter. The pitch. Breaking ball, he squares to bunt, goes back to the screen. And that's a strike, so it's 1-1.
And that's a bunt trying to get a base hit is what that is right there.
Trying to get something going.
Well, what he's looking at is if you look at Morrow was playing deep there a little bit, and he was trying to get it down that third baseline is what he was trying to do.
1-1 on Tristan Wigan. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. The pitch. Swings and fouls that one back, and the count goes to 1-2.
So now you can see Morrow can go back and play deep again with nobody on.
1 ball and 2 strikes on Tristan Wigan. Haynes flew out to start the inning. And here's Lynch, his pitch. Bouncing ball on the ground. Diving stop by the second baseman. The throw to first is not in time. A dive by Wigan, and he beat the throw to Lynch. Great play by second baseman Jake Diane. The pitcher, Lynch, came racing over, but the throw was not quite in time on a bang-bang play at first base. So it was past the first baseman, Colbert. Diane dove going toward the right field foul line, and St. Joe's has a base runner for Anthony Greco.
That's an ESPN highlight play right there if he makes that out. Unbelievable play right there.
Greco flew out to right field his first time up. That's the first hit that Lynch has allowed of the infield variety, of any variety. Pitch is in tight for a ball, 1-0. Canisius now looking to turn a double play. Wigan gets his lead from first. Lynch checks on the runner. Pitches. In there for a strike. 1-1 on Greco. Throw over to first, and he's back safely with a dive. Now Wigan will stretch his lead a little bit. Got a very good lead now. 1-1 on Greco. The pitch. Bouncing ball past the second baseman into right field for a base hit, bobbled by the right fielder. But Wigan will stop at second base. Cabrera picked it up after the base hit. So now St. Joe's brings the tying run to the plate in the person of catcher Tom Zarecki. So Christian Cabrera bobbled the ball in right field, but not enough for Wigan to try scooting over to third. First and second, one out, bottom of the fourth. 3-0 Canisius, and Tom Zarecki is the tying run at home plate. The Crusaders will look for that double play.
Zarecki hitting .460 on the season.
Bounced out to the shortstop his first time up. This is the first trouble that Lynch has had all day. Nice stop by the catcher, Justin Hodel, to keep the ball in front of him. Ball one, so the runners cannot advance. Runners lead from first and second. The pitch. Bouncing ball on the ground into center field for a base hit, and that'll score one run. And the throw goes to the plate, but it's way too late. And it's a 3-1 ball game on the RBI single by Zarecki. Runners remain at first and second. So Greco goes to second, Zarecki stops at first, and Brandon Buscello, the third baseman, is the batter on the ground ball single up the middle, and we're going to get a visit to the mound for Canisius.
And listen, Lynch is doing everything right. That's 3 ground balls still, right? You look at it as almost one of the second basemen almost makes an incredible play to get one of them, just misses it. Unfortunately, one gets through, right, on the second one, and that one finds it right up the middle. But it's ground balls. It's what you want your pitcher to do, is to get ground ball outs. He's doing the right stuff.
So one out, runners at first and second. Canisius up 3-1 here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. That's 3 straight hits. Wigan, Greco, and Zarecki. Zarecki driving in the run. And the batter now will be Brandon Buscello, and he can give St. Joe's the lead.
I think that second one could have gone either way.
Yes. Well, the first one.
No, the first one's a hit. I'm talking about second one. The second one by Greco.
The one that got past the second baseman.
Yeah.
That was a tough chance, but I won't argue
That's
with
why I
you.
said I could have gone either way. I wasn't saying that you were wrong on it. It's just saying it probably depends on who's. Some guys are harder doing the books than others, as you know.
Brandon Buscello, the pitch. Line drive, foul down the left field line. Strike one, 0-1.
Guy out in front of that one right there.
He was so far in front that nobody down the left field line scattered. So they knew it was a foul ball as soon as he hit it, but he was indeed out in front.
Still, I almost put you on that side, too.
Well, that's okay. Here's the pitch. Long drive deep to left, way back, way back, and it's gone. A 3-run home run, and just like that, Canisius takes a 4-3 lead. Brandon Buscello gives St. Joe's a 1-run lead. Well, how quickly things can turn. That one got out of here. That's the first one to left today. A 3-run home run for Buscello.
Do you notice one thing that's different right now, Stu?
St. Joe's has the lead.
Well, besides that, no wind. He
Right.
was able to put that up with no wind, right time to make that hit right there, because the wind had died down. May have slowed that one up. Didn't at all. He got all of that one.
Now Jeremy Connor is the batter, and we'll see how Canisius reacts.
And as we say that, the wind picks up. You feel that?
No, I did.
Almost exactly right afterwards.
I certainly did. That's 4 straight hits. Jeremy Connor is the batter, struck out swinging. Takes a pitch inside for a ball, 1-0.
Like I said, this game's far from over, and it still is. Both these teams can hit, and you're going to see even more go.
Here's the pitch. High pop-up. Coming to the near side, getting under it and making the catch is the right fielder, Christian Cabrera, for the second out of the inning, and both have been on fly balls to right field. And that will bring up Chris Casarza. That one coming our way toward us. He came to the right field foul line to put that one away. 2 outs, nobody on base. 4-3 St. Joe's here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitches a ball, 1-0. Casarza bounced out to the third baseman his first time up. Takes another ball and it counts 2-0.
It's got that same feeling of the games that we did last time, right? That 9-8 game, it's got that feeling it's going to go back and forth.
The pitch. Long drive into center field, but coming in to make the catch on the run is Vic Mazzara to retire the side. But St. Joe's does some serious damage. 4 hits, 4 runs, and nobody left on base. After 4 completed, St. Joe's 4, Canisius 3. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
We move now to the top half of the 5th inning, and my, how things have changed. St. Joe's with a 4-run fourth has taken a 4-3 lead. Justin Hodel will lead off for Canisius. He homered, driving in the first 2 runs of the game back in the 2nd inning. He'll be followed by Jake Diane and Drew Podless. At least those are the first 3 hitters scheduled to face Tommy Lynch. Excuse me, that's Justin Tobia. I forgot to turn my page there.
I'm going to tell you, if Hodel does this again, I'm just doing the bow right here the rest of the way. Because I'm going to tell you, he has just been unbelievable when we do a broadcast and he's on.
Left-handed batter. Doing some landscaping around home plate. Taps his bat on his spikes to knock some dirt out. Now taps the bat on the end of home plate again. And he's ready to face Joe Tobia. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1, 1-0. Canisius with 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 4th. Canisius, or St. Joe's, all 4 in the 4th. Here's the ball 1 pitch to Hodel. In there for a strike, and the count evens at 1-1. We're in the top of the 5th. St. Joe's leading 4-3.
But it was funny. I said right before they went in, what was going to be their answer, right? What were they going to do to answer that? And they came up big and answered it just the way you'd expect them to.
There's a breaking ball that stays up high, and the count goes to 2-1.
But now let's flip it. Now Canisius has got to do the same thing back, right? What's your answer? Because you've had the lead so far. You've had the momentum. How do you get it back?
Joe Tobia looking for a shutdown inning in his perfect world, and in St. Joe's perfect world, pitch is swung on and fouled back to the screen. Count goes to 2-2. Two and 2 on Hodel. Left-handed batting catcher with power. Here's the pitch. Low and in the dirt. Ball 3. Excuse me. Yes, ball 3.
Stu, I still crack up because I can't believe that the only time we did not have really wind today is when that home run happens. I mean, this wind's been howling in our headsets the whole time. The only time it stops is when that home run goes.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
No, I think it was foul tip.
Yes, it was foul tipped, and the catcher couldn't hang on to it. So Hodel gets a life. Tom Zaricki, who hit the 3-run home run for St. Joe's, couldn't quite hang on to that one. The pitch to Hodel. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Struck him out. That time he got him. And there's one away with nobody on for Jake Diane, who bounced out to the shortstop his first time up.
And made that incredible diving stop where he almost made a highlight reel play.
Unofficially, that's the 4th strikeout of the game for Tobia. Here's the pitch to Diane. In there for a strike at the knees, 0-1. The pitch. In there for a strike at the knees. Same spot, a fastball, and it's 0-2.
Toby's come back and settled in nicely. As that second and third inning, you saw he had problems with his control, but really has come back right now and really found it and settled in.
Diane calls time and steps out of the batter's box. Last name is spelled like the hockey player Marcel Dion, but it is pronounced Dion. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And he's tagged out by the catcher. And that's back-to-back strikeouts in the top of the 5th for Joe Tobia. 2 outs, nobody on, and Drew Podless will be the batter for Canisius.
That should be approximately his 80 pitch unofficially right there.
And we're in June, so he gets to 125, correct?
Yes, if they adopted the same rules.
Oh, it's Monsignor Martin.
Yeah.
That's correct. Pitch is fouled. Back into the backstop. 0-1.
But they were also in postseason play, and the rule used to be that they could go to 125 in postseason play. So that was the rule they had last year. So I'm sure it should be a minimum of 125 right now.
Here comes the strike 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2. Well, Tobia, a little extra mustard on that one. The windup and the pitch. Just off the outside corner, and the count goes to 1-2. Good pitch there, and Podless was able to lay off. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Down low, ball 2. So Tobia was ahead 0-2, and now the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3-2. The count is full. Canisius looking to get a base runner and get something going here. They trail by 1, 4-3 here in the top of the 5th. Hodel and Dion struck out the first 2 batters of the inning.
Coach Neska started pacing. Did you see him come out of the dugout, start his pace?
The pitch is on the ground to the first baseman. Greco picks it up, runs to the bag, and Joe Tobia gets a shutdown inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left after 4.5 at St. Joe's 4 and Canisius 3. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more. Your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
So we move now to the bottom half of the fifth inning. The first pitch from Tommy Lynch to Nate Casarsa is a ball, 1-0. The pitch, high fly ball. The right fielder getting underneath it, calling it, and Christian Cabrera puts it away for the first out of the bottom of the fifth.
And did you hear that, Stu? Ball, 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 right? That was what we were talking about on that collision. That's what your outfielders got to be screaming to make sure they're communicating.
That is the sixth put out of the afternoon for Christian Cabrera in right field, so he's had quite a busy day. Better now is the left fielder Sean Deacon. Bouncing ball on the ground, gobbled up by the second baseman. High throw to first, but not that high. Jake Diane to Blaze Colbert, and quickly there are 2 up and 2 down here in the bottom of the fifth.
You're talking about coaches right there. Did you see who just walked by?
No, I wasn't looking.
Coach Robbins just walked by.
He did. All right. Well, he's Coach. Congratulations and good luck to Coach Robbins. He'll be missed here in Western New York as he has departed from Canisius High School and has got himself a new gig in the state of Florida. I don't know exactly where, but somewhere in Florida. And we have a player change.
Yeah, I wonder if we got a pinch hitter coming in.
That's what I'm thinking. No. The scheduled hitter is the top of the batting order.
Yeah, I don't
Joey
think
Haynes.
I'd be shocked they were pinch hitting right now.
I don't think they are, but that should be number 10. And it is. Yep. Joey Haynes. It just apparently Coach Nasca wanted to have a word with him. Probably wanted to tell him to take a pitch or two and make Lynch work a little bit harder here in the fifth inning. Ball is in the dirt, 1-0.
So far, Haynes has gone to the right side both times.
Yeah, 2 of those putouts by Cabrera. Lynch winds it up and fires. Bouncing ball on the ground into right field for a base hit. Cabrera comes in, picks up the ball, tosses it back into the infield. So Canisius gets a 2-out single from Haynes, and that'll bring up Tristan Weigand.
Haynes has got some wheels. Don't be surprised to see that they try to get him running to put a runner in scoring position right here.
I have no doubt that they're going to try and run. None whatsoever. 2 outs. Batter now is Tristan Weigand. And throw over to first, and Weigand beats a hasty retreat to the bag.
You say he's went in standing up easily. Take an extra step. You got room here. And he does. See, he goes a little farther. Did you see that?
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. 4-3, St. Joe's. 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Joe's getting all their runs in the fourth inning. The big hit, a 3-run home run by Brendan Buscello. Haynes getting his lead.
Got him.
And he's picked off. He's running towards second. The throw to second, caught by the shortstop and tagged out by the shortstop to end the inning. The play went Lynch to Blaze Colbert and tagged out by Jacob LaDuca to end the inning. So that goes 1, 3, 6. And for St. Joe's in the bottom half of the fifth, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. After 5 complete, it is St. Joe's 4 and Canisius 3. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more. Your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Top half of the 6th inning. St. Joe's up 4-3 in this one, and Canisius will have the top of the batting order. Mazzara, LaDuca, and Vince Morrow. And they'll face Joe Tobia, who's having a great day. He's allowed 3 runs. All the runs coming on home runs, one by Hodel, one by Morrow. St. Joe's got 3 of their runs on a home run.
And with 2 left, I think my prediction is we're still going to see at least one more.
Vic Mazzaro.
It looks like the bullpen is starting to warm up for St. Joe's.
Well, Tobia's pitch count has gotten up there a little bit. The pitch. It hit him. And Mazzara throws the bat toward the dugout and heads down to first base. Tobia hits him. That's the first hit by pitch we've had today, and that'll bring up shortstop Jacob DeLuca. So Mazzara on at first base. And Mazzara gets a good lead off. We've had a couple of runners picked off in this one. Mazzara leads off first. LaDuca awaits the pitch, and now Tobia steps off the rubber, and Mazzara goes back to first base. We hope you're enjoying this afternoon's broadcast. Ricky on camera for us.
And it looks like warming up in the bullpen is number 22, Swiansicki.
A throw over to first, and Mazzara's back with a dive. He'll get up and brush the dirt off of his uniform. LaDuca still waiting for the first pitch from Tobia. The pitch, up high and tight for a ball, 1-0.
Big hitters up. You got your big guy coming up next.
In a perfect world for St. Joe's, they'd get a double play ground ball and be able to turn it.
You only need 1 run, though, to tie this thing up. That's all you have.
That is true, but as you said before, you don't want Morrow up with men on base.
Yeah, with men on base. I agree with that, too.
Good lead for Mazzara. The pitch. Bunted down the first baseline. That'll be picked up by Toby. He tags the runner and going all the way to third with a slide on the dive.
He's going.
The throw gets past the third baseman. He will score, and we're all tied up at 4. So it all started with a slow roller down the first baseline, and St. Joe's can't make the throw over to third, and that will allow Mazzara to score to tie the game at 4.
Actually, you got to give Mazzara huge credit on this. He never stopped running. He took off, went right for third base when he saw the play that was happening over at first. Great base running right there, then makes a tough throw over at third. That's all because of great base running that caused that run. Great job by Mazzara on that one.
Did Tobia make that throw to third?
Yes.
Okay, so Tobia throws to third, and it got past Buscello. It bounced.
Yeah, because Tobia tagged LaDuca on that one. So he tags him and then goes straight over to third, but Mazzara took right off, never stopped on that one.
So I don't know if they would charge the error to the pitcher or the third baseman.
Well, you got to look at where the throw was. If the throw's going to drop and bounce, then you're going to say it's on the throw.
So we'll get a put out for the pitcher and an error on the pitcher. We have a tie ball game with nobody on base. Vince Morrow, who's hit the ball hard twice today, grounded out to shortstop and blasted a home run his last time up in the 4th. Tobia winds it up and fires. In there for a strike at the letters, and the count goes to 0-1.
Base running is the art that people don't realize can win games for you, and Mazzaro just proved that right there.
Here's the pitch. He tries to check his swing and can't do it, and it's 0-2 on Vince Morrow. Right-handed batter with power. No, one out here in the top half of the sixth. We're all tied up at 4. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. A big strikeout there for Tobia. And Morrow goes in the glove.
I think Morrow saw a low pitch call in the last one and felt he had to go after that one.
Batter now is Blaze Colbert, who walked back in the second and was picked off and struck out swinging in the fourth. Left-handed batter. All tied up at 4 in the top of the sixth. Here's the pitch to Colbert. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Big cut at that high fastball.
I feel like the crowd's getting bigger and bigger as this game's been going on, too.
Maybe more of the neighbors are coming out to watch some baseball. Here's the pitch. Foul out of play down the left side. And it lands on the roof of a house.
That went right off the top of
street.
the chimney is what it went off of.
Yeah, well, good thing Santa Claus wasn't hanging around up there. 2 strikes on Blaze Colbert. Here's the pitch. Tries to check his swing and can't, and is called out on strikes. And that will end the inning. But 1 run, one key error, and a couple of strikes out, and nobody left on base after 5.5. It's St. Joe's 4, Canisius 4, and you're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Bottom half of the sixth inning, all tied up at 4. Both pitchers, Joe Tobia and Tommy Lynch, have gone all the way here in this one. St. Joe's getting all 4 of their runs in the 4th inning. Canisius getting a run in the top of the 6th to tie it. They got their first runs in the 2nd, and they also got a run in the 4th, and that's where we are. Tristan Wigan, Anthony Greco, and Tom Zwarecki are the first 3 batters scheduled to face Tommy Lynch here in the bottom half of the 6th inning.
I'll tell you, this could be a battle of the bullpens, but I'll tell you, the pitch count for Lynch is really low. So he's going to be able to keep going here. We saw the bullpen warm up for St. Joe's, but I think that you'll still see is Tobia still has pitches to throw.
The pitch to Wigan is swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. Lynch's pitch count is what, less than 60 or about to be 60?
Little over 60.
Little over 60. Impressive. We're in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. Tied at 4. Been everything you would hope for in this ball game so far. Good pitching, good defense, great base running, and a couple of three home runs. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside, 1-2.
And I laid a prediction we were going to see at least one more.
Lynch winds it up and fires. Bouncing ball on the ground toward the second baseman. Gobbled up, fires to first. Jake Diane to Blaze Colbert. And there's one away in the bottom half of the 6th inning. That'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Greco. Got a hit back in the 4th inning and was on base when Brendan Buscello launched the 3-run home run to give St. Joe's the lead at the time.
Remember, 5 home runs on the season, too.
Anthony Greco, left-handed hitting first baseman. Swings and misses, strike one, 0-1.
And that was a swing going for the fences right there.
Well, left-handed hitter sees this short porch and right, and you know what they're thinking, especially as the game goes on.
In a tie game, I agree.
The pitch. High and outside. Ball 1-1. The pitch. Foul down the left field line. That will land in the street. I think it might have hit somebody's car. I heard some oohs from the crowd, so I'm assuming it hit something.
As long as we didn't hear shattered glass.
Yes, good point. 1-2 on Greco. Lynch winds it up and fires. Bouncing ball on the ground, picked up by Colbert. He'll run to the bag and retire Greco. 2 away. Hard hit ball, but a nice play by the first baseman, and that'll bring up the catcher, Tom Zaricki. 2 up and 2 down so far in the 6th for Lynch. Zaricki got a base hit his last time up, and he scored on the Buscello home run. Lynch winds it up and fires. Breaking ball high, chopper to Morrow at third. Picks it up, throws to first in time, and a very quick inning for Lynch and Canisius. 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We move to the 7th. It's Canisius 4 and St. Joe's 4. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
We move now to the top half of the 7th inning. Joe Tobia back on the mound for Canisius, and Tommy Lynch scheduled to lead off for Canisius here at St. Joe's. We're all tied up at 4.
So we just saw the bullpen start to warm up for Canisius as we saw LaDuca head out to start warming up. And it looks like St. Joe's is going to make a change here themselves.
Well, we got one of their coaches coming to the near side
Yeah.
to explain the change. Let's see what it is.
Tobia's still in, but you can see bullpen's still live over there.
Yeah, I haven't seen which player they have changed out as Lynch gets set to lead off here in the 7th. Doubleheader tomorrow from Canisius College, the Dempsey Complex, beginning at 3:30 on Western New York Athletics. Whoever wins this game, if they win the first game tomorrow, they win the Georgetown Cup. If not, we'll play the second game right after for the Georgetown Cup. Tommy Lynch is the batter. And here's the pitch from Tobia. In there for a strike, 0-1. A huge shutdown inning by Lynch in the bottom of the 6th. He got him 3 up and 3 down. And now Tobia will try to do the same thing. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses, and the count evens at 1-1.
That didn't miss by much, I'll
No.
tell you that.
No, it did not. Tobia winds it up and fires. Bouncing ball on the ground to the second baseman. Wiegand throws to first, and he's out at first.
I thought he pulled his leg on that one.
The umpire said no.
No, they're going to watch this. They're going to come out and going to ask for help. He's going to ask him to go talk to the home plate umpire.
Well, Justin Barbelin called him out at first. Tristan Wiegand made the play. Anthony Greco stretched. He was called out at first. And now the umpires will talk as Canisius has St. Joe's has appealed the play. We'll see if they reverse this call.
I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to keep it because the home plate umpire is ultimately saying he doesn't have.
I don't think his foot ever came off.
It was, I
think that
it was really close.
His toe stayed on the bag. He's out, and there it is officially.
Yep.
He's out. It's a great defensive play by Wiegand and Greco, and not the break Canisius was looking for. And now the umpires having a conversation.
Well, I think Coach Sanacito saying, I saw it pulled off from where I was, and I think that's what he is.
Yeah,
he's trying to convince here to get the call.
Yeah, something tells me he doesn't have quite the same angle, especially if he was coaching at third.
Well, you'd be surprised, though. I mean, you're coming straight across, right?
Yeah, but
if you see air.
But you're all the way across the field.
Right, but you're looking right across. You'd be surprised what you can see, because you're exactly at the angle of the base and where the hole is right there.
Right, but nonetheless, the umpires
they're not going to change it. They would have changed it already.
And I don't think they should, because I think he managed to keep his toe on there. But one out and nobody on for Christian Cabrera, the right fielder. He's 0 for 2 on the day, so a big break there for Canisius. Didn't quite go the way that a big break for St. Joe's, rather. Didn't quite go the way Canisius wanted it to or thought it should have gone.
That's going to be one that, the coaches are going to go back and look at on the film on this one.
No doubt. Here's the pitch. Foul back out of play. 0-1.
We've done a couple games where we've seen close plays, and that's usually the first thing where the coaches will come at the end of the game and go, well, was it? Was it? And I'll be like, well.
One out, nobody on, top of the 7th, tied at 4. First game of the Georgetown Cup playoffs. Here's the pitch. A little bit low. He checked his swing. Count evens at 1-1.
But I'll tell you, since that sun went away, it's been gorgeous out here.
Pitch is foul down the right field line and out of play.
Don't worry, Stu. I didn't have to jump in front of you on that one.
Nope. 1-2. I have no doubt that you would have if it was necessary. 1-2. One out, nobody on in the top of the 7th, all tied up at 4. First game of the Georgetown Cup playoffs. Christian Cabrera, the right fielder. The pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-2. Well, somebody on the far side is throwing for St. Joe's.
That's what we talked about earlier.
So
Swinsicki. It was Swinsicki sort of there throwing.
So Tobia getting closer and closer to that pitch count, we think. Long drive to right center, way back. It's gone. A home run for Christian Cabrera, and Canisius takes a 5-4 lead. The third home run of the day for Canisius, and the Crusaders go up by 1 with 1 out here in the top half of the 7th inning.
And my prediction held.
Justin Hodel will be the batter. Canisius will celebrate a little bit, and I'm sure the Crusaders feel a little bit better since they didn't get the call on the Lynch play. And they lead it 5-4 with 1 out in the 7th. And the batter is Justin Hodel, who started the scoring with a 2-run home run back in the 2nd inning. So the short right field, a lot of players taking aim in that, and a few of them have hit it. So now we'll see what Hodel does. Left-handed batter, 1 for 2 on the afternoon, has a 2-run home run and was struck out swinging in the 5th. Here's the pitch. Ball is outside, 1-0. Hodel taps the end of the bat on home plate. Points the stick out at the pitcher, Tobia. Now he's ready. Here's the pitch. Down low. Ball 2, 2-0. Five to 4 Canisius on the home run by Christian Cabrera here in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball 3, 3-0. So Tobia gave up the home run to Cabrera and is behind Hodel 3-0. The pitch. Ball 4, he walked him on 3 straight pitches. And we'll see if Paul Nasca is going to go to his bullpen or not.
They're going to do a pinch runner right here is what they are going to do.
So we'll see who the runner is.
It's going to be Man.
Who's it going to be?
Man.
What's his first name? Jackson Mann is the pinch runner. He will run for Hodel. And we'll see if they'll put him in motion with a 1-run lead and 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Jake Diane is the batter. Good lead for Mann. The pitch. Up high, ball 1 outside. High and outside, and it's 1-0 on Jake Diane. Mann has a good lead off of first. Tobia fires to the plate. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. So for the second time in the game, Tobia, little struggle with the control. He walked back-to-back batters to start the second. Did pick one of them off, though. And Hodel on the walk, being pinch run for by Mann. The pitch. Up high, ball 3, 3-0.
I wonder if he walks him here, if this is going to be his last batter, especially since he's about 105 pitches right now.
Might be. Diane, right-handed hitter. The pitch. That's in there for a strike, 3-1. Big pitch for Tobia. Mann with a good lead off of first. Dangling his arms at his sides, the pitch. Up high, ball 4. Back-to-back walks for Tobia. And we're going to have looks like a pitching change. I believe Paul Nasca pointed with the right hand for the right-hander in the bullpen. So Tobia's day on the mound is over. The book is not closed on him. The 2 runners on base are his responsibility. Drew Podless will be the batter, and we'll see if their change is made. It looks like it's going to be. And Tobia walks off the mound. Should get a nice ovation. Had a good day. 5 to 4, Canisius in the top of the 7th. 1 out, runners at first and second. And we have a pitching change. See if I can find my...
It's Eric Swinsicki.
Eric Swinsicki, the right-hander. We saw him pitch in the other game at Sal Magley Stadium. So Swinsicki will come on and face Drew Podless with runners at first and second and just one away and 1 run in on the home run by Christian Cabrera. The ball traveling well today for both teams. Home runs have been a huge part of this one. And we'll see what Swinsicki has to offer. St. Joe's, no doubt, looking for a double play ball. We haven't seen that yet today. We've seen a lot of other things, but not a double play. And boy, would St. Joe's like to see that.
Especially in the turf, too. That's usually a thing that you'll see often on turf. But remember, we haven't had a lot of base runners.
No, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That is true. Swinsicki, right-handed pitcher. Bounced one of his warm-up pitches in the dirt. So Mann on at second. Diane on at first. Podless, the scheduled hitter. And then we'll go back to the top of the order.
Who do we have scheduled coming up for St. Joe's in the bottom of the 7th?
Just have to make sure that is Podless, which I think it is.
Who's up?
Yes, he's the scheduled hitter. Should be number 1 over there.
He's there. Yeah, he's on deck.
All right, for St. Joe's, we have Brandon Buscello. As you said, it's Brendan Buscello. Jeremy Connor and Chris Casarza are the first 3 who will bat in the bottom half of the inning in Game 1 of the best of 3 game Georgetown Cup Series. So Swensicki comes in a tough spot, facing Podless, down a run, runners at first and second with just 1 away.
I'm going to tell you, watch. I will not be surprised to see Podless lay one down right here.
I was just going to say that, because now you want him to play some defense.
And not only that, watch him get down the baseline, Stu. Unbelievable speed.
Swensicki goes into the stretch. Podless steps out of the batter's box after calling timeout. Runners leading from second and first. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. He did not square around to bunt.
But there's a reason sometimes. A lot of guys don't want to give it away in the first pitch, right? So we'll see if you still see him do it.
The pitch. Up high, throw to third, and they got him at third. Both runners took off. Did they see? I thought he said he was out.
Yeah, he was.
It was out. Both runners took off.
Coach was trying to say is that he was blocking the base, but umpire was saying is he had to make the play. He literally had to go after the ball. Great scoop off there. Does a great job because that goes by him. That goes there. You're talking about possibly another run right there.
So Zerwicki throws to Buscello, and they retire the runner. So runner on second and 2 outs now for Podless. Foul into the screen. Count goes to 1-2. Big play there.
I still was shocked they didn't have him lay one down because maybe because they expect it because he has so often. But I'll tell you, even just a chance to get those wheels going to try to make a play, because what happens if you rush the play and they throw it away, right? And you could be talking about you get a little merry-go-round going on.
Swensicki, big, tall right-hander. 1-2 on Podless. The pitch. Foul down the right side. Look out on that in that Canisius dugout. And the count holds at 1-2. Swensicki coming in and throwing hard. Got a little help from his defense there. Canisius up 5-4, 2 outs, runner on second, top of the 7th. Remember, these are all 7-inning games. Dion leading from second. Podless steps out. Dion goes back to the second base bag. Podless, right-handed hitter. Here comes the pitch. High and tight. Ball 2, 2-2. Swensicki backing him off the plate a bit. And now it looks like we have a left-hander throwing in the St. Joe's bullpen. Swensicki. The pitch. Foul at the plate by Podless, and the count will remain 2-2. Go ahead.
I think it's 7 Mike Noonan is what I think it is. But it's been hard. I've been trying to catch his number as he comes around there.
It's very hard to do. We're across the diamond, and it's hard to see him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Canisius up 5-4 in the top of the 7th. Podless the batter. Swensicki fires. High fly ball hit to deep left. Going back as the left fielder. He's there, and Sean Deacon puts it away for the final out of the 7th inning. That one got up in the wind and carried perhaps a little further than we thought. So 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base at the end of 6.5. It's Canisius 5, St. Joe's 4. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being, our passion.
Bottom half of the 7th inning, we have a 1-run ball game. Canisius leads it 5-4. Tommy Lynch back out on the mound for Canisius. The Crusaders getting a run in the top half of the 7th inning. On the home run.
So the question becomes is what fireworks are still left in this game?
By Christian Cabrera to give them the lead, and Lynch will try to close out game 1 of the Georgetown Cup playoffs. It'll be Brendan Buscello, Jeremy Connor, and Chris Casarza. Buscello with a home run, a 3-run shot his last time up. The pitch is popped up, way up in the air on the infield. Second baseman getting underneath it, and he makes the catch. Jake Dion, 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That was your basic high pop that was way up there. Jeremy Connor is the scheduled hitter now for St. Joe's with 1 out and nobody on.
Tell you, it's been unbelievable the pitch count for Lynch today. I mean, we got him, it said unofficially 71 pitches.
I'll take that anytime at any level.
He is just pitching an absolute gem today.
That's like 10 an inning. Jeremy Connor, the batter. Breaking ball. Chop foul down the third baseline. 0-1. 5-4 Canisius. 1 out. Nobody on the bottom of the 7th of the first game of the Georgetown Cup. Games 2 and 3, if necessary, tomorrow afternoon on Western New York Athletics from the Dembski Complex and the campus of Canisius College.
I'll tell you, the way this series has been gone, think about it. 2-1, 9-8, 5-4 right now. You're expecting just some great games tomorrow.
And the 9-8 game was an 8-inning game.
Yep.
The pitch is in there for a strike, and the count goes to 1-2.
Yeah, he didn't like that call, I'll tell you that.
Rick Antonio, the home plate umpire. Lynch fires. Down low, goes all the way back to the screen, and the count evens up at 2-2. Lynch gets the baseball back and heads back toward the mound and toes the rubber. Looks in at his catcher, Justin Hodel. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Foul off to the right side by is that 21 or 23?
23.
Oh, it is Connor. Okay. Wanted to make sure because when he turned, it looked like it was a 1, but it is a 23. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jeremy Connor. St. Joe's looking for a base runner. 1 away here in the 7th. Lynch winds it up and fires. A little bit low for the ball, and the count is full at 3-2. Connor taps the end of the bat on home plate. Has the white batting gloves on both hands. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3. He struck him out. And there are 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. And the batter now is Chris Casarza, the center fielder. 0 for 2 on the day. Bounced out to the third baseman and flew out to the center fielder. Well, actually, looks like he got a base hit there. My bad, 1 for 2. So Casarza on the afternoon trying to keep the Marauders' hopes alive today. The pitch. High fly ball coming over to the right side, and it will be out of play. Great effort by the right fielder, Christian Cabrera, but he had no chance, and I do believe the ball was out of play.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, but it is strike 1. 0-1 on the batter, Casarza. And Cabrera in right field has had a very busy day.
You know, I'll tell you, if we were to sit here and even try to pick players of the game today, it would be Lynch would be one of them. I'm going to tell you that right now.
No
what
doubt.
he's done today in the mound has been absolutely amazing.
Here's the pitch. Little low for a ball, 1-1. Yes, he would right now. And
I mean, you got Cabrera with a home run, right?
Yeah,
with the lead.
That looks like that's the lead run right now.
You know, but Hodel starts things off with 1, right? You got Morrow who puts him ahead with 1. I mean, there are just so many things that happen in this game. What about the base running we talked about earlier too?
It's a ball, and the count is 2-1. Chris Casarza. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bouncing high, chopper into center field for a base hit, and the Marauders stay alive. Ground ball single up the middle, and Nate Casarza is the scheduled hitter. 1 out, 2 outs, runner on at first.
We got a pinch hitter coming right now.
Okay, let's see who it is. Number 13. I don't have my roster.
Sorry, I got it. Holsdorfer.
What's the first name?
Matt Holsdorfer.
Matt Holsdorfer, the batter. Casarza gets a good lead off of first. Lynch checks the runner. Throw over to first and back safely with a dive is Casarza.
Holsdorfer's hitting .333 on the season.
Holsdorfer. Check of the runner. Throw over to first. And once again, Casarza is back safely. Casarza keeping the inning alive with a ground ball single up the middle. Holsdorfer will try to keep it alive or perhaps even win it. Here's the pitch from Lynch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1.
And that's that great off speed that he's done all day today.
Right-handed batter facing the right-hander Lynch. 0-1. Casarza gets his lead. Throw over to first. A little bit of a high throw there. Colbert had to reach for it a little bit. But Casarza gets back in plenty of time. 2 outs, runner on first. Bottom of the 7th, 5-4 Canisius. Strike 1 on the batter Holsdorfer. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Looked like another breaking ball.
And I'll tell you, I wouldn't be surprised to see it again.
I think so too, because Holsdorfer on the first 2 pitches appears to be a little bit overmatched. But how quickly that can change. 0-2 to Holsdorfer. Throw over to first, and back standing up is Casarza. 0-2 on Holsdorfer. 2 outs in the 7th. Runner on at first. Canisius up by 1. Lynch out of the stretch. The pitch to the plate. And they say he did not swing, and it's ball 1, 1-2. The home plate umpire appealed to the base umpires.
Yeah, and I don't think he went on that either.
Yeah, it was close. That's what makes it fun. 1-2 on Holsdorfer. That's why you appeal, because you just never know, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. There goes the runner. Up high. Throw down to second, and is not in time. A stolen base for Casarza, and now a base hit will tie the game with 2 down. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Holsdorfer. The throw from Hodel, not in time. Good job by Casarza to get a good lead and simply beat the throw.
I
Not even sure a perfect throw would have had him.
I think you're going to see another off speed here, though, still.
Runner.
One more off speed with the count 2-2 right here.
Runner on at second. Chris Casarza on at second with 2 down. Lynch works out of the stretch. The pitch to Holzdorfer. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. Canisius wins the first game of the Georgetown Cup playoffs, 5-4 over St. Joe's here at St. Joe's. Good ball game, Tom.
Yeah, and what did you see the last pitch, right? Off speed with 2-2 count. I thought that's exactly what he was going to throw. Great pitch. Lynch was phenomenal today. His off speed stuff was unhittable. He does a fantastic job. Give him credit. And I'll tell you, the bats came alive at the key moments for Canisius as they win this one 5-4.
Well, Christian Cabrera's home run in the top of the 7th inning stands as the winning run. Third homer of the day for Canisius. Justin Hodel had a 2-run shot. Vince Morrow had a solo home run, as did Cabrera, but Cabrera's came in the top half of the 7th inning and turned out to be the winning run. 3-run home run by Brendan Buscello for Canisius. For St. Joe's. The Marauders rallied from down 3-0 to take a 4-3 lead. Canisius tied it, and then they won it in the 7th inning. So tomorrow afternoon at 3:30, we'll have what could be a doubleheader. If Canisius wins the first game, they will win the Georgetown Cup. If St. Joe's wins the first game tomorrow afternoon, they will play a third and decisive game to determine the winner of the Georgetown Cup. So from St. Joe's, the final score of the first game of the Georgetown Cup playoffs: Canisius 5, St. Joe's 4. For Tom Prince, Francis Beck, and Mark Noricki, I'm Stu Boyer. Have a good night.